This testimony is the fourth part in a series of 6. Please read the other 5 parts. This ship was coming out of the depths of the Congo River. It was so glorious and beautiful that many people collapsed on the ground due to emotion. I observed this non-earthly intelligence. This ship was above technological progress and human civilization. I was standing and watching this boat. I then saw 3 faceless demonic entities come out of the boat, like the one that had struck me with madness in the hospital. These entities did not have clothes on them. They had neither mouth, nose, eyes, nor ears. When they left the ship, they deployed a bridge reaching the riverbank. Then all the people waiting on the shore boarded the ship. After we all entered, the boat submerged deeply into the river. The boat was moving at a prodigious speed. People were emotional while observing this angelic technology. We witnessed an advanced civilization and superior technology. In this boat, there was not only Congolese, but there were also Europeans, Chinese, Indians, Americans, and all races of the earth. The influence of the world of darkness has reached the 4 corners of the earth. Then, after only a few seconds of traveling, we began to see massive and populated cities. I saw massive infrastructure. I saw markets, and people sell and buy. These kingdoms and cities were crowded and populated. We traveled around metropolitan cities and many advanced civilizations under the sea. But when I observed the population of these cities and kingdoms, I saw ordinary human beings. Then I saw people half man, half fish. We finally arrived in the submarine civilization. I observed from a distance. I saw the former president of my country. He was dressed in dirty clothes. In fact, he was like a slave there. He died several years ago. People sang for him while he was alive, but he was only a servant there. He recorded the names of the people who arrived in this kingdom. He drew blood from people with a syringe, and by the blood sample he knew their name and identity. After this formality, we were taken to an auditorium. It is as if there was a meeting in this building. But I noticed the absence of my wife, the mermaid. I was still touched to see our former head of state serving as a slave there. As I was thinking about it, suddenly my wife, the mermaid, appeared. She was delighted to see me in her kingdom. She greeted me and said, "Joseph, I am very happy and excited that you have finally arrived in our kingdom." She kissed me and made a gesture with her hand. As a result, a half-fish man appeared. He was extremely handsome. It was my wife's brother. So my wife said to her brother, "Help my husband to visit our civilization and all the cities, including our infrastructure, our factories, our businesses, and our industries." So we went into a capsule that looked like a ship that was used as a car in this civilization. My wife said to her brother, "Show him our universe." So the man who was half fish took me to visit the cities of the submarine kingdom. We started the visit by going to see the royal family, or the dominant clan. After traveling for a while, we arrived at a residence which was a royal palace. The protocol service opened the gate for us and we entered. Then I saw the king of this kingdom. I was told that he had many names, but he is commonly known as Akram Moses. In fact, in our country, musicians like to be called by these names. This sovereign of the underwater world is also called Ben Adam, which means the second Adam. He appropriated the title of our Lord Jesus Christ. He is king of the mermaid clan, of which my wife was part. The underwater kingdom is populated by different mermaid clans. This leader is one of the greatest leaders of the mermaid dynasty in this underwater civilization. In his royal castle, I noticed that the mermaids of this clan and the mermaids who served the royal family had tattoos on them. In fact, every clan or kingdom of mermaids under the sea is identified by their specific tattoos. Then the brother of my wife, the half-fish hybrid entity, tells me, "The tattoos on us show our membership of the Jim Adam clan, and very soon this tattoo will be popular on the land and in your country." In the underwater world, each mermaid clan had their tattoo for identification, but many people on Earth wear the mermaid tattoo without knowing it, as if they were members of a particular mermaid clan under the sea. Beloved, there is a mermaid spirit behind tattooing. If you have a tattoo on you, the spirit of a mermaid is in your life. It will influence you and control you. In that period, there was not yet this type of tattoo on Earth. I recently attended a deliverance session of a sister. Tattoo changed location in her body. After this visit, we left the royal residence of this dynasty. Then after, we traveled to visit factories and manufacturing industries of several products and items that we use on the earth. First, we had to visit the dynasties responsible for these factories and industries. We first went to visit the Cabello dynasty. The king of this dynasty is the sovereign of our mermaid clan, in charge of the production and manufacture of makeup products, jewelry, and clothing. Beloved, there is hair made under the sea. This hair is named after the royal family of this kingdom of mermaids. Mermaids have a lot of hair reaching even their hips. This hair is cut and transported on the earth. I would advise the sisters to avoid artificial hair. These are mermaids' hair transported to the surface of the earth. After that, we went to see the production and manufacture of other products and articles. The half-fish hybrid entity that was my wife's brother told me about the seductive items that are exported to the earth, like eyelashes and nails. This was before these products emerged. People captured on the earth and imprisoned under the sea. Our visit continued. We arrived in a place where I saw people who were arrested and incarcerated. I was informed that these men were captured by the kingdom of darkness on earth. They are people who have disappeared from the earth mystically. Sometimes these people reappear on the earth. These people are held under the sea. I saw them with my own eyes. In fact, there are people who are captured on the earth and imprisoned under the sea, but they are replaced on earth by demons. Demons take the form and the likeness of these captives and come to the surface of the earth to live there with the identity of these captives retained in the world of waters. These physical demons resemble and speak like them, but the real people are incarcerated. This is how demons come to earth physically. These demons are mistaken for the real person by the families of captives held in the underwater world. They are therefore integrated and accepted in these families. But with keen observation and discernment, you will notice inconsistencies and attitudes that do not relate to your real brother or sister held captive in the underwater world. Some of these people held captives are not dead. They just disappeared on earth and are slaves in the water world. After visiting the detention centers and prisons, we continued our visit to the underwater world.
In the cemetery every Thursday and have good time with demons. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
just feel free.
Every Thursday, I want to tell Christian it's good to fast every Thursday and pray. Because I don't know what to say. Tim will help me to wale watu wanauliwa, they don't die normal death.
Oh, the people who are killed, who did not die normally.
Wale watu wanauliwa,
the people who are killed,
they don't die a normal death. It's easy when we go to cemetery to summon them and come out. Yani tunaita spirit zao na wanatoka. Here in Kenya, in the grave they put names.
Okay.
Okay, she said they call their spirits and they come out of
those
the
people that die prematurely, that are killed prematurely. Okay.
Because wale wamekufa normal, if you summon them,
the ones who have died a normal death,
hata mkiwaita aje, they can never come out.
They don't. Okay.
So we will go to the cemetery every Thursday. Here in Nairobi, we'll go to Langata. Mombasa, we'll go to Makadara. Nakuru, we'll go to medical, or there's a place we call Manyani. And medical, they bury big people in medical. So we'll go there every Thursday. When we reach there every Thursday, we will start walking around, especially in the night. Because, clubbing start on Friday and Saturday. So we want to go there so we can have fresh spirit to use them to seduce boys. That demon, so they can give me those demons like 4. I go to the club, that demon. So if I see a handsome guy or a beautiful lady, I will use that demon to enter that lady body. So we'll go to the cemetery first with the foods. Many things, especially in the night. So when we reach there, we have our leader. And when we reach in the cemetery, we will wear especially me, I normally wear red and black. And the other, they will wear red, black, different colors. So this master will start summoning the demon. from the cemetery, especially wale wameuliwa wanasamoniwa watoke kwa makaburi.
She said, though, especially those who have been killed, they're summoned and they come out from the graves.
Wanawaita na majina yako, kama unajua we ni fulani wanakuita na jina.
They call you by your names. If you know your name was so and so, they call you by the name that they called you.
Sasa wakisha kuita wanakuambia, they show you the person who killed you.
So when they call that spirit, they show you the person that killed you.
Wanakuambia, this person ndiye alikuwa, tunataka revenge your death.
So they tell that spirit, this is the person who killed you. We want you to revenge your death.
Yeah. So tutakuwa na a good time na wao, we will dance.
She says we'll have a good time with them. Hey, is there what kind of a good time can you have with demons?
They will put music and they will tell us, someone said to remove our clothes, we dance, we party. So they tell them, you are amjakufa, muliuliwa, there is life. Sasa mkitaka ile maisha muwe mkiona your family.
Hold on, she said that she was telling the spirits that you have not died yet, there is still life, or that you're somehow still alive. And
mkitaka muwe mnaona familia zenu, maybe
if you want to be seeing your family members,
maybe you have kids, you want to see your kids, inakuwa rahisi sana. So you have to accept.
It's very simple.
So they will do something so those demons can accept. They will tell you, we help. You cannot see, hautaona familia yako physical.
You won't see your family physically.
You have to enter someone's body ndio uone familia yako.
You have to enter somebody's body so that you can see your family.
So to me, they will give me they will specially give me men.
Marine kingdom, because people do not believe that there's a world under the water. There's a world under the water. And it is amazing that in that world, in the marine kingdom, Atlantic Ocean, it's amazing when you look up here, you see the water. It's like the cloud, just stood up there like a cloud. People are walking down here. There are streets, there are cars, Lamborghini, Ferrari, small cars, racist cars, and nice big houses made the same like houses in heaven, because those houses in the marine kingdom are created by the fallen angels. So they designed the design of heaven. There's a world in the marine kingdom. People must know that. And there's a place in the marine kingdom, there's a section whereby they kept people, children, young boys, young girls, and old people. Who are those people? These people are dead. We buried them in the world. But in the Atlantic Ocean, they are still alive. Why? Because there are people in this world who have businesses, others are celebrities, they are famous. They went to the witch doctor for power. And then they were given muti, wash yourself with this, or kill an animal, or kill a chicken, drink the blood and do this, then you will.
So the sacrifices.
Yeah, they sacrifice. Now, when the time goes, maybe after a year, a member of a family dies. Another year, a member of a family dies. So those people are kept in the marine kingdom. And here in the world, who dies in those families of these people who are?
Sure.
So I want people to know that if you go to the funeral, don't always eat what you don't understand. You eat the food, you eat the meat of a cow that is being slaughtered there. Hence, you are eating something which is not real, because the people is not yet dead. She's still alive or he's still alive. They kept them in the marine kingdom. Yet we go to the funeral and eat. There are people who go to the funeral just to eat. And they eat the wrong stuff. They eat the wrong stuff, and when we preach to them, they become stubborn because they ate what is not food. But in their eyes, it was food. Remember, people do not have Jesus. People don't pray. People just eat, and they eat wrong stuff. That's why we preach to them. They don't understand. They oppose you. Have you seen the Lord? Did you see God? Did you see Satan? Hey, don't lie to us. It is because the food that they ate has the power to make them stubborn, I can say so.
So the food has spirits.
People should not eat anything in a funeral, especially in the meat, because devil worshippers, they are able, when you slaughter a cow, they are able to touch the blood of the cow. Once they touch it, immediately that cow becomes a fake. Then in the spiritual world, they take a real cow, but there's another body that will remain. People will come and slice it, put it in the pot and cook it. But the devil worshipper, they took the meat, the original meat, and left the fake. Why? Because this person is not dead. So when you kill a real cow, they take it and leave the fake one. Why? Because this person is not dead. So you also will eat a cow that is not a cow.
That's
because
fake.
the person is not dead, still alive. So,
Somewhere.
So I want people, especially the Christian, they must be careful. Don't eat anything at home in the funeral. You Christians, you will eat wrong stuff, and you will be surprised that you are since this year you are trying to pray, but things are going bad for you. At work, they dismiss you. You argue and squabble with anybody, your colleagues. It is because now, spiritually, you have been poisoned by what you ate in the funeral. So don't eat anything in the funeral, especially a meat. Because there are people who are crying in the marine kingdom. They want us to pray for them because they can see that they are not dead. Hence, we here on the earth, we say they are dead. So they want us to pray for them so that they die for real. They want us to pray for them so that they die for real. Because they understand that we buried them and their bodies are in the grave. They know that they cannot come back in this world. But now they want to die so that they may go wherever they should go, heaven or hell. They are not happy there because they are using them. Because we saw little children, they are manufacturing shoes. Little children, they are working hard. They are becoming slaves. And the demons, the mermaids, they don't mind because it is not their child.
And you die when they die there when their time on earth was if this was supposed to be your death day, that's the day that they die.
Yes.
From that kingdom, because only God has obviously charge of that. So if you're supposed to on the 7th they will die from that kingdom as well.
Because when your date comes, then the angels know it is your day to die.
Then they die.
And the angels can move from heaven right to the ocean to take your spirit from there. So your spirit will just disappear in the marine kingdom because now it's your day to die. So they need your spirit so that it moves and go to get in that body, heavenly body, so that you are going for judgment. But before that day, you will remain there. You have no advocate. Lord cannot stand for you because you are a child or you are an adult, but you died without Jesus. So there is no protection. That's why the devil has the power to anybody who has no Jesus. That's why Jesus died, and his wish is that anybody be saved
and born again.
Be born again and go to heaven.
So that means, so everyone who's going to the marine world is people who aren't born again, who aren't saved,
people
who
are
don't
not
have
saved.
Jesus. Okay.
People who don't have protection. The hand of the Lord is not with them. And many of them, there are children who are growing there in the marine kingdom. So when they reach 25, 26, they come to the world.
They come back.
Yeah, they come to the world, but they cannot stay with us. They just go to JEHOVAH or Pretoria. They need a place, a flat where they can stay. And afterwards, they need a job. The manager of that company will employ this one because they are all from Kingdom of Darkness. Because there are people who are educated. They are managers, they are CEOs of big companies, but they are serving the devil. So they tell them, you are a CEO in this company, so you must employ this one. So they employ them spiritual. And then when she or he, this child who grew up in the kingdom, when he grows up, they take him straight to that company. He comes out from the ocean. Mermaid are sending her or him outside. Then he comes into this world. Then he walks like anybody because he's a human being, by the way. So he goes to that manager, that CEO. He employs the person, but the person will stay in a flat somewhere so that she or he has no relative. Just like now in South Africa, we have so many foreigners. We just see them in Joburg, Pretoria, anywhere. You can't ask him, where do you come from? You see, he's a good guy, he's clean, he has his own car, he has finance, he's always serious. So there are many people like that. When they grew up, because in the marine kingdom, there are schools and universities.
Sure.
Mermaids are teaching them professionally because their computer and their technology is professional than this one that we have in this world. So when they are employed by this CEO of big companies, they are also members of darkness. So they employ these people, they work together. Maybe they say, you're going to be a manager, I'm a CEO, you will be manager or supervisor. And when that person comes into that company, by the way, he's from kingdom of darkness. So he can see spiritual, oh, this one is a Christian, or this one is he can see spiritual. Then he will start opposing you and give you a hardship so that in the future they dismiss you. They don't want
You get fired.
Yeah, they don't want Christians here. But somebody cannot understand that is it about Christianity and this one is from the kingdom of darkness. No. It will be just a squabble or anything small or retrenchment. Since this one has been employed, he say, no, I just want to reshuffle or what. Anybody the company, so retrenchment and this and that. Yet this one has been sent from Marine Kingdom to clean up so that all the Christians are going away. We don't need anybody who's praying here. We are here to destroy people, you see. So people must know, in the kingdom of darkness, in the Marine Kingdom, they have technology that is wiser than this one that we have in the world. It is wiser, created by the fallen angels, and they are wise. They know what is happening in heaven, so they took that wisdom and bring it here.